Good morning. How are you? How's everything going today? Saturday. Raining again down here. And it's supposed to be worse next week for rain. Alright, let's talk about, who should we talk about first? Sean Combs. Sean Combs, he's on trial. He's a rapper that's on trial for sexual deviancy and stuff. And his allies are, and some of them in the Trump organization, are working for a pardon. The guy the trial hasn't even finished yet, so he's assuming he's guilty. This guy, if he's that sure he's guilty, he doesn't get anything as far as I'm concerned. But you know, Donnie will be, oh, he was wronged, you know, because Sean Combs is popular in the minority community, so Trump needs minority votes, so he'll probably give him a pardon. But that's not the way it's supposed to look, you know. Oh. What else? Oh, you remember yesterday I mentioned that I wasn't sure if it was real, I couldn't find out. The supposedly inference that the Trump administration is thinking about starting a TV program to have immigrants compete for citizenship. You ready for that one, folks? I want you guys to watch Rollerball, Handmaid's Tale, and Orwell's 1984 to see exactly where his mind is, okay? It's not in the future. It's around 1936 as far as he's concerned, only with some technological advances. That's Donald for you, folks. That's what he wants to do. I can't believe this is going on, but it is. And it's not a good thing, people. Trust me. So we'll have to wait and see if that happens. But apparently, Homeland Security, DHS, what's that? Gnomes? That Gnome is the person over there. She's vetting for the television show now. I gotta see which network is going to be brave enough to say no to him about this show. Okay. And then he'll just order them to take it because it's, I think he can do that. I'm not sure. But this man is insane, ladies and gentlemen, and you people keep, you know, oh God. It's like, you know, my friends are right. What were 70 million people thinking about when they voted for this prick? Come on now. And look at what's going on between him and Taylor Swift. 1 minute he likes her, 1 minute he hates her. The name calling that he uses in replies to comments that they make shows what an ignorant prick he is. Just how stupid he is, no class, garbage mouth tramp that he is. You know? Now, unfortunately, he has a limited point about Bruce Springsteen. Everything Bruce Springsteen said is true about him, but Bruce waited till he went overseas to say it, and that was a mistake. He should have said it in a press conference or something here, but he waited till he had an audience overseas, and he said it live, and he said it to people in England, so, you know, it's done now. But Trump's reply was, he's an idiot, he's a jerk, he's a talentless fool. The man's made more money than most people make in the industry, and he's revered by my generation and people in the generation behind me, and even the new generations love this guy. He goes out, puts on a 3-hour show. You get your money's worth from him, you know? I know this is probably, he's older than I am. I think he's closer to 80 than I am. Oh, he's younger than I am. I'm not sure. I can look it up, but that may stop the video. I don't know. Let me try this for a second. I'll be right back. I'll give you a real A-R-U-C. Yeah, it's not there. Okay. Bruce, 75 years old. I'm sorry. He's younger than me. He's younger than Trump by a year, couple years too. Alright, so, let's not stay there. But you get headlines. I've deleted some people that they're just ridiculous. It's not that they support Trump, it's what they're supporting. It's not that to do with him personally. But you see headlines and then I have to read the article, and the article doesn't contain what the headlines do here. And this I'm talking about YouTube. Now you say, well, this one might. It's Brian Taylor Cohen. He's talking about Supreme Court deals blockbuster laws to Trump. That was like yesterday. They were talking about the Democrats win a seat and yada yada yada. It's a great victory for the Democrats. It was in a mayor election in Omaha, Nebraska. Okay? Nobody in New York City cares about Omaha, Nebraska. So that's you know, something to be considered when you look at the videos here. You have to trust somebody. I trust a couple of people here. They come from the Democratic side, yeah, but I trust what they're saying. And they're not on all the time anymore. I don't know whether this is vacation season for the family or because of the whatever, but they're not available all the time anymore. So it's a little tense there. But you know, it's like calling Trump now, but saying he's got no class. He's got no. He goes up against these people like Taylor Swift, like Springsteen, and some of the others that he's going up against, and he loses. He's not losing an election. He's not. What he's losing is credibility. What he's losing is people thinking, you know, what people think of him. He's embarrassing himself because he can't compete intellectually with these people. I think that's why he's so against Harvard University, because he doesn't like their intellectual level. You know, he can't compete on that level. He doesn't know how to talk to them, and I think that's what happens. I don't know. I'm not a rock star genius, you know. I just know a little bit about. I know a little bit about a whole lot of stuff, and when you want to ask me a question, I have to look up sometimes to find out if there's more to it than what I know. You know, he is. Everybody says he's crazy. Listen, I've seen crazy people. I've had crazy people come after me with knives, so I know what crazy looks like. And I don't know if he is or he isn't. Could he have a... He could have a... I don't know, some sort of mental disorder that doesn't show up that readily, but, you know... This is, you know, right now I'm just going along, reading what I can, you know, and but Don is, he's an idiot, and he is huge example of narcissism because he's right and everybody else is wrong. He believes he walks into the room and everybody's beneath him. You know? You ever watch his facial expressions when he's talking to you? He's talking down to you at these conventions and rallies and whatnot. He's not talking up to you. He's not trying to. He doesn't care what you think. You can see it in his face. Study body language. Study. You don't even have to study body language to know that the way he is. That he just doesn't care. No empathy. Nothing there. Zero. Go. You know. Do what you think you're. Think what you're going to do. You know. He's an idiot, and he's a dangerous idiot. That's the problem, because I don't think he's charismatic at all, but people love to hear him talk, and maybe I probably did listen to some of his speeches when he was doing the Art of the Deal and whatnot, when he was talking about you know, he came across as having some humor and whatnot when he did the show. Now he's got nothing going for him right now. You know, he has absolutely nothing going for him. He is a wow, this guy's been on there a long time. As long as me, huh? Alright, what's the time frame? Alright, listen, I'm running out of shit to talk about. It's Saturday, I gotta go shopping. I didn't go yesterday because it was raining and everything, and it's probably gonna be raining today too, but we gotta go or I'm not gonna have anything to eat later on when I'm watching TV. Gotta get some snacks. Build up the fat, you know? Okay. So everybody, listen, have a good Saturday. As I'm not doing Sundays again, so don't look for me tomorrow. And I'm trying to figure something out, and I don't understand what's going on. When I'm on my other computers with a different operating system and whatnot, and I look up a video, I have a subscribe button there. When I pull up a video here from my check the thing on YouTube that says your videos, and I look at the video, it doesn't have a subscribe button there. So I don't know if you're seeing a subscribe button or not. I'm going to do that. That's what I'll be doing partially tomorrow too, trying to figure out how to do stuff, you know, so I can do a better video. I just have to wait and see what happens, all right? So in the meantime, listen, have a good weekend, everybody, and I'll talk to you Monday.